It's an orange juice.
What's up everyone, this is Yarn. The Ice Golem is a low-cost cycle card that functions as a meat shield. Its health is comparable to a mini P.E.K.K.A or Miner for the cost of 2 elixir. It has the move speed of a giant, which is slower than a knight. With its lower move speed and damage, it's safe to ignore a lone Ice Golem. It only targets buildings like a hog, but is not a threat by itself. It's not worth pulling unless it's supported. Since it only targets buildings and deals 5 times less DPS than a knight, the Ice Golem is not a substitute for the knight. Upon dying, the Ice Golem casts a Frost Nova that impacts units within a 3-tile radius. This Nova will slow down units by 35% for 3 seconds, which is the same slow as the Ice Wizard. The Frost Nova damage is weak and will not take out skeletons. The slow and damage affect ground as well as air units. Slows in the game do not stack. The highest slow will override, so the Frost Nova, Poison, and Ice Wizard will not slow the unit for more than 35%. The Ice Golem is very slow and has the lowest DPS in the game, so its primary role isn't to reach the tower, but rather to function as a meat shield. But if you can get it to the tower, it's a great tank for heavy hitting units. You can push the Ice Golem to the tower with faster units like the Prince. It also ensures the Ice Golem's Frost Nova can reach the tower. Pairing the Ice Golem with Goblins is a low risk, high reward combo. The Ice Golem protects the Goblins, then upon dying, slows the tower for 3 seconds. The results are devastating if Zap isn't available. Lightning targets the highest health units, so it can act as a lightning rod, protecting the weaker support units. It's incredibly slow and should never be sent in alone. When a tower is down, it won't even land 1 hit, but its Frost Nova does reach the tower. An Inferno Tower can take it out before it can get within the Frost Nova range. It shines on defense as a reactive meat shield. Since it only costs 2 elixir, it's not crazy to sacrifice it for goblins or minions. A mini P.E.K.K.A needs 2 swings to kill it. It can soak up a lot of damage from a huge range of cards for a positive elixir trade. Sometimes it even makes sense to kite units into the other lane. It gets even better. Even with Fire Spirits, the mini P.E.K.K.A still requires 2 shots to kill it. It counters the mortar very well. The Ice Golem can grab its attention and soak up shots. Against a Prince or Mega Minion, it can absorb up to 4 hits, then slows the unit when it dies. If there are melee units in a giant push, you can pull the units into the other lane. Fire Spirits complement the Golem very well. It can distract 3 Musketeers while Fire Spirits do work, then slows them for a total of 3 seconds, completely shutting them down. With its really slow move speed, it can kite a P.E.K.K.A into the other lane. With its low cost, it's very easy to split push. When facing a Sparky, Zap can reset Sparky's attack and stun her for half a second. This prevents her from reaching another full charge for 5.5 seconds. If you don't have Zap, the Ice Golem can absorb a Sparky attack, force her to knock back, then slow her for 3 seconds. This prevents her from reaching a full charge for 6 seconds. It can distract back-end units in giant pushes. You can plant the Ice Golem to soak up all the damage, and Goblins to sweep up. If you have an Inferno Tower, and there are guards and skeletons shielding the giant from the Inferno, the Ice Golem can hold them back long enough for the Inferno to lock onto the giant. As an added bonus, its Frost Nova slows them down for 3 seconds. The distraction value on the Ice Golem is incredibly high. It can absorb lots of damage, then slow the entire radius around the units, shutting down this huge giant push. Here it distracted the Musketeer, protecting my Mega Minion. It can soak up a total of 5 hits from a bowler, then it slows him, denying him completely. It's not a good idea to try and kite the bowler with an Ice Golem in the other lane, since it'll just get knocked out of range. It only paths towards buildings, so if you need to pull it, any building will do the job. Alone, it's not threatening. It'll only strike once and explode on the tower for a total of 110 damage. But if you choose to counter it, most cards can stop it. Even skeletons will survive its Frost Nova. If you really want to shut it down, Barbarians slice through it like butter. It has 28 DPS, so it's best to ignore it and address the supporting threats behind it first. The heavy hitting units can melt the Ice Golem very fast. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.